Hey everybody, my name's Heather, and this video is to walk through the journey of an everyday video, new YouTube content creator, and looking behind the scenes at the numbers, revenue, anything that I can share, I will. My hope is that I can be someone that can be of help, of use. I want to provide some content on how everybody can gain some knowledge on how can YouTube help us as a community. And copy me, don't, whatever resonates with you, just go with it. But I'm gonna try my very best to do unedited videos, with updates every day on growth and what's been happening, on my journey. So today's day 3. I might need to take a photo of that. Okay, hang on. So sorry. Anyhow, today's day 3, and I have learned I am not very good at videoing, and maybe I just need a new phone. And that is just, I have an Android. I'm really not used to even FaceTiming like most people are. So that will be my own journey. I apologize if my videos are hard to watch. I promise I have the ability to learn and things will get better. So I'm out in my art shop, and I thought I would just give you a quick update. The day got ahead of me. I did build a tracker to show you guys the growth, but today's day 3, and again, I started with 0 subscribers, 0. On day 3, I have 1 subscriber and I have 2 views. So, and this is my 3rd video because it's my 3rd day. So, what does that mean? YouTube has some requirements on number of watched hours, how many subscribers you have to have. So, as soon as I get a little bit of traction, I'll be able to start sharing the growth so that it'll help people see. I'm going to do recaps on a weekly basis, and then I'm also going to do a 30, 60, 90 view. So a little bit about me. I live in hill country. I was in the telecommunications business. Yeah, I know we didn't have video each other. I was in the telecommunications business for almost 25 years. I'm an artist. I'm a mom. I live in the country. We have a pony. We have animals. So I have things that I can share. I have things that people probably don't want to know. And I'm going to try to keep the videos under 20 minutes or at 20 minutes. Those are some of the tips that I've found out. I shared that I had a recent health scare, so I spent a lot of time reading all sorts of things, but mostly deciding if I wanted to do to dive into YouTube. And so I'm going to, and we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm fresh, new. I don't know anything. I'm just telling you each day the things that I've learned, the things that I've seen. I did notice that YouTube Studio, if you do decide to do this, number 1 is to, at least this is what I've learned, and so I'm doing it this way, is that you can just video straight from the YouTube app, and they have one called YouTube Studio. You just go and download it, and you can hit the top right. There's a plus button, and you can hit that, and you can start recording your video. And again, one of the content creators that I saw have some incredible growth, a small content creator. He said that and I had already seen and heard this already, but he said that he kept his videos right at 20 minutes. So you can just hit that top right plus button, record, or it'll even allow you to, if your permissions are all set up right. I think with iPhone it's way easier than Android, but it should just dive right into your gallery so you can grab whichever video you've already made. Say you've done a couple of them. Then before you post it, you can, it's got a place where it says like thumbnail. So you can do a thumbnail. If you already know this, I'm really sorry. But you can do a thumbnail, which essentially is the picture of what people see for that video when they scroll. Instead of, if you don't do a thumbnail, it's just going to be the very first view of your video. So like for me, my first view of my second video was my eyes closed. So I messed around with the thumbnail version, or not version, the thumbnail option. And I mean, these things might seem simple. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, we have to speak to our audience, but I don't really know who my audience is, because I have one subscriber. Thank you, one subscriber. So I'm learning. I will figure out how I can do like a SharePoint, or I don't even know if that's just corporate speak, but how I can send out my tracker if anybody wants to use it for their own, like a blank one that already just has the formulas in it, so you can just pop your info in. But I think for this example, so you have to do YouTube Studio. It's really helpful when you access it from your computer. If you're older like me, it's easier to see, but you don't need it. You don't need your computer. You can just do all of this from your phone. So let's say you upload your video. It has a different view for like analytics. So you can look and see how many views, how many this, how many that. So you probably don't really need a tracker. I just figured my first video, I explained how long I worked in the telecommunications business. Before that, I was a counselor for my community, and also being a mom and part of a big family. And I've had friends for a long time that I've gone through some crazy life instances that I just felt like, what's the difference to not just dive in? Because we're all unique. We all have our own stories, right? But we're also all the same. We really are. And you might be thinking about your neighbor, your friend that went off the rails, or, the cousin that lost the plot. I don't know. And you're thinking, oh, I'm not like them. But the truth is, I really think deep down, everybody has this like intense need to feel good, to feel like this sense of comfort, which could be pride, or everybody's a little different in the adjective or the way they would describe it. But laying your head down at night, or being able to lay your head down at night, and having a sense of, I did one thing right today, or just laying my head down for tonight is, the best thing that happened today. And tomorrow my goal is to have that best day ever. And you know what? And if it doesn't happen, and if you're 75 and it still hasn't happened, maybe you can look at things from a different perspective of like, I'm the oldest person in my family, or you know what, I'm the first person to listen to this crazy chick on YouTube and download this app and hit this button and just go live and just say, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see, do I have something I can give to this world, whether I'm young, whether I'm old, whether I feel worthy, whether I think everybody is stupid. Everybody's a little different, and the way they were raised and the life that they live and the country they're in and their hardships. And I don't think that I am any different in that matter. And that's what I mean when I say we're all the same, because we've all gone through things. We're all going through things. We all have regrets, and we all really, really, really want to be better. And you can debate with me all day long, but you gotta be in person, because I'm not gonna do all that online. But just know, I don't think I'm right. I don't think I'm better. I just know me, and I've been around the corporate world. I was a suicide counselor in my community. I'm an artist. I'm a mom. We have a pony. I didn't know how to do that. I figured that out. I'm a good neighbor. If your house is on fire, I'm probably the one that's going to go in it to save your kids or whatever. So, and I don't mean to say whatever like that doesn't matter. I'm saying whatever because I feel like that was a weird thing to say, and I've already committed to unedited videos. But I've always been the one that was more likely to dive in when others were walking away. So I guess that's my way of saying, like, I'm here, I'm gonna do this. I'm in my 50s. I need glasses to see how long I've been talking. Goodness, it's only been 12 minutes. So I guess you should probably know that once you hit that button and start talking, it's gonna feel like you've been talking a long time, and you probably haven't. But I don't know how to say that I'm not showing numbers when there's been growth, but like 1 + 1 is 2, and today's day 3. So there's revenue requirements from YouTube before you can monetize. And before you can monetize, if you think about it this way, this is how I see it. That's it. I could be wrong, okay? So that's my caveat to anything that you listen, anything that you hear. I could be wrong. This is my take on it. And if I find out that I am wrong, I will tell you. I'm an open book. I want to give good information that's helpful to others. So from what I have read, you have to have so many watched hours, so many videos, and so many subscribers, and all of those numbers are more than 1, 2, or 3. Which at day 3, that's where I am. So I'm happy to go through those tomorrow. I'm not prepared for that right now. I did tell everybody that I'm an artist. I use my garage to create paintings and different types of art. And my original idea with YouTube was a way to maybe share the process of how I do paintings. I'm about to take water out to my garage so that I can start doing ceramics again. I did ceramics over 30 years ago, but I wanted to maybe have like a community after school kids program, and so I'm trying to come up with some easy and fun stuff for kids to do, which will be next summer. Anyhow, long story short, I have a ton of artwork that I've made, and I also make jewelry, and I have a lot of the art that I've already created has been digitized, and eventually I'm going to have to light up my website, and I'll add that here. That was the original idea. But I thought, as a thank you to anyone who decides to subscribe, I would like to give back. My whole idea was giving, helping, let's do this together. But at 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days, for anyone that's a subscriber that has DM'd me and let me know, like, hey, I would love to have a gift. I just worded that really weird, so sorry. My thought was, if my content resonates with you, um, and you would like a surprise gift of some sort of art, I'm happy to mail those out for free at 30, 60, and 90 days. The only thing I really would need is I need you to subscribe so I can see who you are, and then just DM me. And that 30 days, I will send those out. Ideas on things that I've made. I think I showed my necklace. I usually have a necklace on every day. I think I showed one the other day. This one has a tail on it for today, and then I added some dolphins on it. Dolphins are really lucky, if you don't know that. I've spent a lot of time on the ocean and pretty much any body of water. But if you don't know, I was told this. I won a trip to Hawaii when I was working for the telecommunications company. Let's see, must have been 21 years ago. I won the trip, and they don't really do that anymore unless you're in sales, and I wasn't. But that was awesome. And I learned from one of the guys that worked at the resort that we stayed at, that it was safe to swim in that cove, that it was protected by dolphins, because I was wondering about sharks, And he said that sharks don't swim in coves. And y'all, if I'm getting this wrong, remember this was like 20 something years ago in Hawaii. My now ex, but my friend, my ex-husband, and I got married there, and so I could be remembering things wrong, because we were kind of like in super excited mode, like we'd never really been anywhere and didn't have any money, so it was an awesome trip. And I won it from hard service. Like I was working way over my 40 hours a week, and I was helping everybody on my team, especially when people were like out on vacation. And one of the girls that I worked with wrote up this really nice letter to corporate. Susan Clock High. I know you have a different name now, but she wrote this really nice letter about, and I was like young Heather with no kids, and my kids are in college now. It's a long time ago. But anyway, she wrote something really nice. And then back then, this company that I worked for, they would take all of the people that had been recognized by their coworkers, and they drilled them down until, even though we had like 300,000 employees back then, gosh, I think it was closer to 400. They would drill it down until they got to 100. And then it was very prestigious, and it made me feel really good about the work I did and the time that I gave up with my friends and my family to really dive in and try my best. And so if that helps you understand who I am, if that resonates with you, I really need to start wearing my contacts because I cannot see my phone screen. And so I'm sorry I keep looking away. Okay. I am so sorry. I've got to do a better job at videoing. I just wanted to tell a story about me so that possibly I could let you know who I am. And even at a much younger age, I have always wanted to help and just help. And I heard a content creator saying, let's just make sure we all eat. And I don't know. It's weird, the stuff sometimes when you hear people talk that they're not even talking to you. You're walking through the grocery store, or, someone just says something that isn't a big deal to them, or it really can resonate with you. And when he said, I just want us all to eat, just to be able to eat. He was talking about his YouTube journey and how to do what he does, or, just make it easy. Make it easy for you. And then we can all eat. And my stomach just kind of sunk, because I've had enough things happen in my life to where I can be someone where I can really empathize with people. But recently, my kids have always eaten, but there have been days where I went to bed hungry, and I don't discount that feeling at all. And so, if there's anything that I can do from this little piece of earth that I sit on, maybe I can help. I thought, uh, why not try? So, oh, behind me, I wanted to show you a piece of art. Behind me, I made, this was a couple of years ago. It's, I always really liked butterflies, mariposas. But that one, I wonder if I can, I can't zoom, so sorry. Those are, that might look creepy. Those are my actual eyes. So I took a photo of my eyes and sent it to my printer, and then I sketched it, and I made the circles on the butterflies, my eyes. So I don't know if that creeped you out. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna go ahead and close. I think my whole goal was 20 minutes, give an update every day, and then I'll do a summary every week, summary every month for 90 days. And then at the 1, 2, and 3 month mark, if my content resonates with you, throw some things in the comments. Let us tag you. That way we can see anybody else's journey. All that can do, and it could do nothing, but just think about it. If you do something is so much better than nothing, because let's say you do something and it helps one person, and you just say like, hey, I did this for 7 days and I got a lot out of it. It made me feel good to be able to give back, to share something, or I don't know, tell a story, or tell me where you are. I don't know, something like that. Or tell me that dolphin story was stupid. I don't care. I'm not going to debate anybody on anything. I'm here to help. I have high hopes that I can, and I'm still going to do what I do, but I'm throwing this into my daily routine as something that I'm going to see, like, is this real? Does it work? Can we all just eat, So I think that's all. I'm going to get better at videoing. I promise. I just have to. It just has to happen. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and leave. If this is the last time that you hear from me, I tried to take a thumbnail just now and it's totally got in my eyes. It's just ridiculous. So that's not the way to do it. Don't do a screenshot while you're videoing. That's my tip of the day. But if this is the last time that you hear my voice, I want you to go to sleep tonight when you put your head down, and I want you to remember that you are kind, you are strong, we are all in this together. All right. Love you. Bye, everybody.